go to the collaboration and click share chat.
I would love to do that. Let me know how. That is the wrong thingy. So go away.
So on the right side of the collaboration, where it says share chat,
Right.
it should be a thing that says start shared chat.
Join shared chat.
There we go. And now we're all sharing.
Ed. Okay, got it. I did not read that.
We're doing it, everyone. We're collabing.
We are figuring the tech out. Hello, my lovelies.
We are.
Hunter, do you need?
Hello, my lovelies,
Mod.
your lovelies, all the lovelies. If you can't hear, I've been sick all week, so my voice is lovely. But we're doing a D&D with our Chaos Grimlins. We have Xavier. Would you say hi, Xavier?
Hello, chat.
I always love that voice. That is played by Nerdy Weaver. He has a Twitch channel and I believe a YouTube channel. All links will be in my YouTube video. We are all streaming together or shared, whatever. We should have most of the people who stream in the chat so you can try and follow them. I don't have those macros set up. I will probably ask my tech wizards to help me with that later. We have Ayaki. Say hi, Ayaki.
Greetings, salutations.
Who is played by Nam Nam. She is streaming, just not today because tech sucks. I don't.
And I'm not fighting with it. There's no spoons to be had today.
There's no spoons left, and all the forks got given away.
Well, you to assume I had the forks in the first place.
Well, that's true. Then we have Tallulah. Say hi, Tallulah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Or say blah. Well, in all fairness, Tallulah can't talk, so that checks out.
Yeah, plus I'm a mermaid. Blah, blah, blah.
They don't know that yet. You're not supposed to give it away.
They don't give a damn. Look at my outfit. Do I look normal?
Do any of you look normal?
Give what way?
Yes, actually, I do. Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm pretty normal. I just have a face mask. I'm just going back to 2020 when it was a terrible year. I chose that year. It was my year.
None of y'all look normal.
Damn it.
Tallulah is played by Lucky, who has a Twitch and is streaming with us tonight. She also has a YouTube, so make sure to give her a follow. And then we have Meepo, played by Risewick. Say hi, Meepo.
Hello.
Meepo is our beloved little, shoot, I forgot the race already. I'm so
Kobold?
tired. Kobold, thank
Yes.
you.
Oh, Meepo.
Meepo is Meepo.
I mean, yes, he's Meepo. The race is Meepo.
You know what? Meepo can be Meepo race. So make sure to drop
I can't actually remember the name.
Cobalt.
He's a kobold. And then Tivy is AFK for the night, so she will not be joining us. We're just going to make her take a slight nap, and nobody will know why. And we'll just roll with that. Because it was a last-minute issue, and she is played by Arikari, who can't be here due to personal reasons. So, back to our game. The last thing that happened is Xavier was looking around the giant crater in the ground. And Tallulah is still trying to ritual speak with the fox. So, Xavier, what are you doing? And pardon the constant coughing.
Wait, 1 second. I was doing, I think it was my turn, because I had done 2 turns of not asking anything, because I was doing the ritual with the fox.
It was not your turn. It's in the middle of Xavier's turn. Then Ayaki has to go. Then Tivy, who will skip. And then it's your second turn, which would give you the end of your ritual, and you can talk to the fox.
Okay, okay. Don't mind me.
No worries. I took notes where we were because I knew that'd be a problem.
I just forgot, my guy. It's been so long since we played.
Right? Xavier.
I apologize.
Nah, it's cool. We all got life going on.
Can I... Indeed. Can I see my sister from across the way. I should be able to, right? I'm just making sure.
Ayaki, have you decided to do stealth or are you visible?
I mean, technically, Ayaki's always stealthed.
This is also fair. I know how she is.
She trusts, like, one person.
Yes,
Yep.
but if you're stealth, even that one person won't be able to see you at this moment. So she is stealth.
Yeah,
no.
that's fine.
Wait, are you visible or not?
Fair enough.
I'm stealthed.
Okay, you can't see her because she's stealthed.
All right. Fair enough. Just kind of think about, it's like, you know, I think in my head, it's like, I know how my sister is. This is fine. Let's see. So we have a creative here.
You reminded me of
I would, can I see, could I do I say either an investigation or a perception, one or the other, to see about where the direction of debris is heading?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Go ahead, roll investigation. It's gonna be a fun night.
Oh, investigation, of course. Yes.
This is one of the few times I really wish I could drink because that would burn this out so quick.
No, you can't do that.
It actually probably would.
I know. I can't.
Perception.
Oh, darling.
Whatcha?
There's half a dozen things I could take.
I'm going great at the start of the session. How's an 8, DM?
What's your
Oh,
modifier?
no, I'm sorry. You said investigation.
Yep. What's your modifier? Oh.
Okay, apologies. Yeah, no, I messed up. Would you like me to roll actual investigation, or do you want me to keep the roll and just add that modifier? How would you like me to do this?
Keep the roll, add the modifier, but I think you have a +3 for your perception, so I don't know what your investigation add is.
Well, for investigation is intelligence, so I have a +1 to intelligence. So that would be, that would be a 6 for investigation.
That's even worse. All right, so you look around and you are looking at all the debris that would have fallen off this chunk of ground that got pulled up. And you determined there's a lot of it. Then you forgot what you were doing.
This is a lot. This is a lot of debris. And also, what am I doing again? I was looking for my sister. Right. That's the end of my turn.
Ayaki, you're up.
Ayaki's just gonna look at the debris, look around, look back down at the debris, recognize the claw marks because we've seen it before, and go, I see what happened here, and she's going to slink her way over to her brother.
Go ahead and move your token. There you go.
She's gonna go, Xavier.
Don't do that.
Pay attention.
We're with a new group. Therefore, I'm a bit out of my element. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, if anybody's out of their element, it's me. Anyway, so Dragon did that. You should recognize the claw marks. At least I hoped you would.
Nice.
Right. No, I definitely identified that much.
I was gonna tilt her head a little bit and go, line through your teeth, you're horrible at it.
Thank you for the likes
My
on TikTok.
teeth are covered.
Little girl, move! What?
Speaking of small human.
Yeah, back up into my way. That makes sense.
Sorry, we got a little background audio.
Oh, it's fine.
And that'll be my turn while I run upstairs and see what my mother wants, apparently.
No worries. I love the teeth are covered. It means your mask does not, in fact, filter lies.
Does not.
Tivy, everybody roll a perception check. Ayaki, roll at disadvantage. Tallulah, roll at disadvantage.
I'm sorry, hold on. What am I rolling? I wasn't paying attention.
Perception check at disadvantage.
Oh,
So-
I actually had to pull up my character, don't I? Fuck, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have
Yeah,
everybody
time
pulled up if I need it.
No. It was, I gotta go in my Google, or my Gmail.
Google Sheets.
I am a monk. I am good at wisdom. What are you doing, Roll20?
Apparently you're not. You don't see shit because you're still having palpitations from Ayaki startling you.
You know what? That's fair. This was a normal roll. This was not even disadvantage. This was a normal roll. How could you do this to me?
What did I?
Ricewick, Meepo, go ahead and roll. Perception, please. Your love.
Rolling a
I'll
percent.
get the baby again. I love you. Come here. I you.
All right, 1 second.
Oh. Owie. Oh.
Oops. Well, my perception is +6, actually.
Okay.
So 19.
Oh, didn't mean to.
19. Yes, Tallulah, you roll 2 and take the lower number.
Am I also rolling a perception?
Wait, so
Hello,
I just clicked
Lonan.
the D20.
Thank you for the lurk. I'm sorry, what?
I just clicked the D20, but like I didn't get an option to add or take away.
You have to manually do that.
anything.
So you go to your page, which, hold on, I'm loading. Perception would
Yeah,
be a
I
plus
see
2.
mine.
So you just
Two,
do
yeah.
the math. And then roll a second one. And Ayaki, yes, you are rolling at disadvantage as well. Perception check.
Can I ask why I'm rolling 2?
You are currently focused on the fox, so you are at disadvantage for noticing anything else.
Why am I rolling?
But like, why am I rolling 2 though?
So,
Why
because
am
disadvantage is you roll 2 and you take the lowest result.
Well, it don't matter. I rolled 2 10s, so.
There you go. So
Amazing.
Apparently you are... That's interesting. Yeah, okay. 2 10s. So that puts you at a 12. Meepo's at a 19. Ayaki?
I would like to know why I'm rolling at disadvantage for a perception check.
You will find out shortly. Nobody knows why they're rolling for a perception check. DM just said roll for perception.
I don't know. I didn't ask why I'm rolling for a perception. I asked why I'm rolling at a disadvantage.
You are in a position where you would not have advantage in noticing.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't see shit either.
Does Meepo need to roll at a disadvantage or just regular?
No, Meepo's fine. So, Meepo, Tallulah, you notice suddenly Tivy passes out. And she is now laying on the ground, not doing anything but laying there. And Meepo, you and Zavir did not have disadvantage because you have line of sight. Ayaki is around the corner of the building, so she doesn't have line of sight, but she might be able to notice via hearing or something else. And Tivy is distracted with the fox.
Ayaki would have just been like, oh well, that's not my problem.
If you notice, but since you didn't notice, you don't even get to do that.
1 second. You said Tibby's distracted by the fox. Did you mean Tallulah?
Yeah, sorry, Tallulah.
Oh,
Okay,
dude,
yeah,
that's my
I just
throat.
double
You don't need to
checking.
punch that.
Yes, I do, Daddy. All right. So, Meepo and Tallulah, you notice that Tivy just passes out. Tallulah, you are done with your ritual speak with fox, so you can now speak with the fox.
I look at Tivy and then I look at the fox and I'm like, what happened to her?
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to pull any voices today. I am so sorry, guys. All the characters are going to sound raspy and like shit because I can't do voices. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her.
So I look at the fox and I'm like, what's happened in this area? Speak to me, damn it!
Well, by scent, it smells like a Knoll raiding party came through and killed a bunch of people. There must have been survivors because they are buried nearby. Well, the dead are buried, not the survivors. And, I am quite certain the survivors have been rescued.
Well, would you look at that? Can DN, I just want to double check. Does my character know what gnolls are? Like, do I
Nope.
have that type of knowledge?
Nope.
I didn't think so. So I was like, I don't know if my character. So I look at him like, and I give the fox a dead face look like, what's a gnoll?
A gnoll is, well, it's kind of like a dog humanoid, except you don't know what a dog is. So, think if the lobsters were the size of mermaids and wanted to eat you.
Oh, I grip my weapon tighter. Okay. I'll ask. Is it a he or a she? The fox.
The fox is female.
Okay.
You get one more question, and then it'll be the next turn, and you can ask questions again when your turn comes around.
Oh, okay. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. You think for a second. I gotta think some important shit right now. My little
Oh,
brain.
it doesn't mean you're out of questions. It just means I'm gonna give others a chance to play, and then you can ask some more questions. So no stress on the questions.
Useful,
I'm just
so I still need to ask a good one.
okay.
I'll ask it. Because I didn't hear any of their conversation because I was focusing on the fox. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'll say, I'll ask her, hold on, my brain's thinking, which way did the gnolls go? Yeah, which way did the gnolls go?
Gnolls did not leave either. They have been killed as well.
Wait, did you say that earlier or did you not?
I did not. The villagers
cool.
were killed, however, somebody survived so that they could bury the dead villagers. The gnolls were also killed.
Cute. And I just smile at it. And I'm like, okay.
Meepo, your turn.
Yeah. So Tivy, like how? I guess I'm just wondering if we have to like worry about Tivy. Okay, never mind. So Tivy went down. Can I do a medicine check on Tivy?
Absolutely.
See if I can find out what happened.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Where is this Tivy again? I forgot.
5. So that is an 8.
She's not dead.
Okay.
Welcome to the A Club.
I'm sorry. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Okay. She's not dead. She doesn't seem to be injured in any way. She's just asleep, unconscious, something.
Okay. I guess I'll just. Is there the hay that's right here in this corner, is it clean?
Actually, that is clean hay. It looks like it was
It
used.
is?
It looked like it was at one point used as a bed.
Okay. Can I attempt to move her and place her there so she's not taking a dirt nap?
One moment. You can attempt it.
Okay.
Roll at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
To be fair,
You
she's
are
like
3
unconscious.
feet tall and 35 pounds. Tivy is 6 feet tall and 200 pounds.
Okay, but I don't have to necessarily lift her above my head. I could just drag her
You
on the
could,
ground.
you could
It
drag
gets
her.
matted. It gets other skunk in it.
All right, I'll roll
I
disadvantage.
am accounting for the fact you could drag her.
Oh, okay. So that's not exactly what I wanted to do.
A
That doesn't
9
seem
Looks
to
like
plus.
got a 9.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go with a 9. So I rolled a 10.
Your
Yes.
strength. Oh wait, that's Tivy. Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes. So you were able to drag her some and whack her head into that wall, and you're about here
Okay.
with her. It's not going well, but you're trying, and she is moving. It's just really hard. All right, Xavier, your turn again.
Remind me. I did not perceive that Tivy went down. Correct.
Correct. The only people that noticed Tivy is Tallulah and Meepo.
Got it. Okay.
Oh yeah, this actually looks kind of bad for Meepo. Kind of looks like he just like knocked her out, and I was like dragging her off. That's probably not good.
Bed area, you fucking creep!
No, it's like a hitman thing, not like that. Like Agent 47.
Yeah, it
not
does
that.
have a
Yeah,
slight
yeah.
Meepo tried to kill Tivy vibe, but you know,
Yeah.
it's cool.
I'm like picking apart this group one at a time, hitman style.
That's what it's saying.
I do
And,
not
and now you wonder why Ayaki does not trust you.
actually.
mean,
I
to be
do
fair,
not
he's
think.
kinda
It's the
adorable.
milk of friendship.
I do not think anyone's going to think that you have the capability to do that, because again, kobolds are the slave race that are seen as not capable of much more than a dog or a horse. They're not
Right,
seen as
okay.
capable,
Right.
living, sentient things. They're seen as beasts.
Which is funny because I forgot about that fact, and when he told me that he had a patron, I was like, doesn't that mean he just revealed that he's actually more intelligent kobold we've met?
Yeah, that would indicate that you're hecka smart, but they have to notice that, and nobody commented on the concept that the kobold has a patron, so that's interesting.
No, that's totally fair because like it just hit me a day later, and I was like, wait a minute.
What are you talking about? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
The kobold has a patron, which means the kobold's intelligent. However,
Does it necessarily mean I'm intelligent though?
you have to have a decent amount of intelligence to become a wizard. And what are you?
I would be a warlock.
Warlocks.
But warlocks traditionally aren't necessarily intelligent.
Okay.
I've made a bargain with someone.
You would have
So
to
I
have
c-
wisdom. You would have to have more than
Charisma.
animal intelligence. So,
Sure.
so it would be a clear indicator that you are not on the same capability level as a dog or a horse. However, Tallulah doesn't know that Meepo's race is seen as stupid, so Tallulah wouldn't naturally have a prejudice against him. But everybody else didn't notice, so they haven't put two and two together to realize Meepo ain't just a puppy or a pony that's in the group.
Dude, I didn't even care if I found out he's the person we gotta kill the whole time. I'd still want to give him hugs. He's so tiny. Just come here, buddy.
Yeah. I love that. Tallulah may still treat him like the group's puppy, but that's a whole different type of puppy. So,
I've got too much compassion for Meepo, so
Yeah.
like I'm not that type of guy.
well,
He, on the other hand, totally is.
Yes.
so Xavier,
You'll come around to Meepo. See?
Too.
and you will have the
You'll
cheese
come around,
of
Meepo.
friendship. Oh God.
So, geez. On my turn, because
he was tearing around that.
my sister can like Ayaki, you're not stealthing anymore because like
Oh,
you
no, I'm
identified
talking to
yourself to
you.
me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. All right. Okay. I was thinking it was a good idea to tell where the debris is leading in the direction, but somehow there's just so much debris, I'm not able to discern a direction. Did you see
You want one, bring her
a
one.
heading
There's no
of
one
where
left.
the debris was laying?
One.
Severe,
like a main path?
my dear brother, I know you're not stupid.
That's okay.
Dragons fly. They don't walk. They could change direction.
God, I love you guys.
The meaniness. No.
That is fair, but I'm just hoping that the debris
Well,
leaves a trail that we could find.
I doubt the debris would leave a noticeable trail, but we could hopefully find the tracks of the people who used to live here and follow them to wherever they went and ask them which direction the dragon went.
That is also, but it just seems very deserted.
Well, yeah, no one lives here now.
Okay, so
Hayaki's
I'm
not
sorry, I keep
even
on
nice
talking
to his
fast.
brother.
this is how we are, like, always.
Sorry, I'm trying to open a pop can.
Oh, it's totally fine.
There we go.
So I guess then what we need to do is start trying to find people here.
There's not going to be people here. We're looking for the tracks of where the people went.
That's what I meant.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna start. DM, what would you like me to roll to find tracks of the people that used to live here?
Do you want to take 10 minutes to investigate the area thoroughly and see if you can see any tracks?
Sure.
Okay, that's going to be 2 skip turns. All right. Ayaki, you're up.
I mean,
You spent that time talking to Zavir, but I also want to give you the chance to do an action if you'd like to.
I suppose she'll assist him in his investigation, considering she doesn't want to go near the rest of the party.
Well, in that case, it's going to be 1 turn of investigation skipped, since you're working as a pair. Tivy is
Huzzah!
still unconscious. Tallulah, you're up.
Can you remind me what the information the fox said? I done forgot already.
The villagers died. There were some survivors because they buried the dead villagers. The gnolls died. Gnolls are giant dog people, except you don't know what a dog is, so they're giant lobsters that want to eat you.
Is that everything I was told?
Pretty much.
And that the fox doesn't know what happened to Tallulah.
Doesn't know what happened to Oh, Tivy.
I mean,
yes.
Tivy.
The fox does not
Yeah.
know what happened to Tivy.
Okay. I am gonna be like, hey, wait, is there a name for the fox? Or, like, do I know this? Like, what?
It's a fox. You've never talked to it before, so if it has a name, you don't know it. Shit, I'm gonna
Okay,
need to name
I'm
it.
just looking at the fox and be like, hey, friend, what's your name? I don't know it.
Give me a sec. I actually have to name the fox because that was not in my plans.
Trade names is a sign of respect, of camaraderie. That word that sounds suspicious. Like, you know, it's that.
Fair.
It's actually a very common D&D thing I've heard.
What?
Where they ask a name and the DM's like, well, shit, I didn't have a name for it.
Yep.
I actually...
If I had a nickel for every time.
I wasn't planning on naming the fox because I figured you guys would name it, except I forgot you can talk to animals. My name is Caper.
No. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. They're like, oh, thanks, hi, Caper. I'm Tallulah. And, yeah, then
I am aware of your name. Thank you for
nodded it.
informing me, though.
Be like, wait, what the fuck you mean you knew my name? What the fuck is it? I just get real suspicious and aggressive.
I've been traveling with you for 2 weeks. I am aware.
Yeah,
of
but
your
I
name.
wasn't able to talk yet.
Fox just doesn't respond to that at all.
I'm gonna walk around him because I know information that she told me, and I'm not stingy like some people, and I want to tell people information that I have learned.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, how far can I move? Like, wait, because I'm not in battle, I can move like as far as I fucking want.
I'm not gonna be hardcore on the moves. Make them reasonable. Sort of around 6 blocks, I think. You're going your 6 blocks is average move speed, unless you're Zavir, apparently.
Can I go to Tallulah? Fuck, Timmy, this is your fault for calling. You called her Tallulah first, and you screwed my damn mind.
I mean,
Can I walk over to her and check on her?
Yeah, you can go check on her. Go ahead.
Do I need to do a roll?
Well, first, let's put you over here. You're over by her. What kind of check are you wanting to do?
Well, hold on a sec. I need to look at my shit.
Oh, I love the snapping fingers, Lucky. That is cute. In the chat.
Thank you.
That is cool.
I need to get some
I want
custom
to
emojis made.
I don't even know where the fuck I got it, but it was there, so I used it.
Oh, heck yeah.
I want to do the. Can I do like a medicine check thing? Is that- can you do
Absolutely.
that? Or-
Go ahead.
Okay. Wait, could I do survival? Is that a thing? Like, could you do survival in this instance too?
Survival would be in order to tell you if she's dead. A medicine check would give you a lot more detail about her health. So are you more concerned about whether she's dead, or do you want to find out if there's a reason she went down?
How could not?
Okay, DM, I'm just asking before I waste this whole effort. Like, is the reason she's down at all is because she's not here to play right now? Like, we know she was napping, but then she went to an extra level. And
She wasn't napping. She just went down. And while we are Miso, thanks for the follow. I'm not sure who they followed, but I think
I got it. I have it on mine. It popped up on my thing.
I just realized I was in the wrong account when I followed you all. Oh no, wait, is that me? Is that my account?
Are you
That is you.
Miso4242? Well, thank you for the follow. We are all so happy about that. Okay. On one hand, yes, she is down because the player is not here, and I try not to play characters owned by the players. On the other hand, she's also down for another reason, because I also like to write crap in that's fun when I have to improvise.
Do a medicine roll.
All right, roll for medicine check.
Is that D20? You guys gotta remember what
Yes,
dice
it's
I gotta do.
Any kind of check is going to be a roll D20. Most of the time,
and
the
then-
only chance you're rolling anything else is percentile or damage.
And then I add my plus whatever to medicine.
Yep.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Well, it would be medicine specifically if she's got anything above medicine.
It would be wisdom.
Okay, so I got an 8. Damn,
Well,
I'm not noticed shit.
Right,
she's
it is
not
wisdom.
dead,
Yeah.
and she doesn't seem injured. That you got that. Although she does have a slight bump on her head, starting to
Okay.
bruise. But that could have been from her fall. Huh?
I'm noticing something. Yes.
It could have just been from her when she fell down. You know, when unconscious. All right.
Don't ruin this for me.
but I want to. Meepo, your turn.
Yeah. I'd like to. I think I'm actually going to ask Tallulah if she can help me move Tivy to the hay.
Can I do anything, or like, is my turn over, or can I?
Yeah, it's
respond to
fine.
this?
We're not. The turn order is more so that I don't accidentally leave somebody out, or so that I don't accidentally give one person a bunch of time and nobody else a bunch of time, or whatever. It's so I can keep things more balanced amongst the players, so everybody gets a fair turn. It's not
Fair.
like
Okay.
super rigid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look at him and I nod, be like, I'll help you. Do I have
Alright.
to roll something now?
No, there's two of you, and you're not minuscule in compared to her, so y'all managed to get her on the hay. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. And she is napping over here.
Perfect.
Did
Could I
go
also?
here, or would I stay here? I feel like I would have moved too.
You would have moved with her, but it doesn't mean much. You can move again later.
Okay.
Meepo? Yes.
Does Meepo have time to do a spell?
Sure.
Yeah. So she doesn't look hurt, other than the bump on her head.
Yes, nothing other than that
Okay.
bump on her head.
Meepo's not sure what that could be. Meepo wants to do lesser restoration on,
Alright.
on Tivy to see if there's anything there.
Roll for less restoration.
I actually don't even think I have to roll for it. I just touch a creature and then I end either one disease or one condition. And the condition can either be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
And that's crazy good, it seems like.
So you do that, and
not bad.
nothing happens.
Okay.
She's
Shit.
still napping? Question mark. Oh my
Okay.
goodness! Thank you for all the likes on TikTok. I'm up to 325. I feel fancy.
Nice. Look at you, fancy dragon.
All right.
Okay.
You need to change your name from Thena Dragon to Fancy Dragon at this point.
Thin, fancy dragon. That's what you gotta do.
There you go.
And I need to put a dress on my avatar, some heels, makeup. I don't know.
There you go.
Only you were a boy
Anyways.
dragon, we could make such a good joke.
Xavier, it's your turn. God, I love this.
Okay, so question, DM. All the
Answer.
conversation and everything that they're having, is it enough to be discernible to understand where the group currently is?
You can hear sounds, but make a perception check to see if you can identify where they're located. Good luck. You're gonna need it, apparently.
Roll 20. Roll 20. Listen, roll 20.
I
We...
thought we were investigating the
Oh
ground.
yeah,
wait,
no, I'm sorry. You can't. You're
right.
investigating.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is my one skip turn. You're right.
Thank you so
I'm
much,
doing my
Ayaki.
sleuthing.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Yeah, thanks,
Don't worry.
Ayaki.
I keep track of things.
I'm glad somebody
did.
does.
do.
I have notes and I still
Narc
forgot.
Aki?
No, I said thanks, Ayaki. I
No,
keep.
Hunter. I thought he said thanks, Narc Aki. Like, damn, bro, don't narc at us. You're supposed to get another.
No. I would never. I know this person in real life. All right, I
Oh.
would never.
I will be seeing him in about 3 to 4 weeks, and I will proceed to smack the shit out of him.
So basically,
Yep.
he really doesn't want stabbed with a spoon.
No.
Why not?
Please do not kill my players. That would be very inconvenient.
Be fine.
Gosh.
Tallulah, your turn.
Okay,
Back to you, Tallulah. To you with the weather.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. That's a joke from Vine. No,
Yeah, you're fine.
Thanks. Did the fox come with me, or like, did she just stay up there?
Nah, she's just hanging out right there.
Okay, cool. Because the fox told me that, God, I keep forgetting. Can you tell me what the fox said again?
Villagers died. There were at least enough survivors to bury the bodies. The gnolls died.
Okay.
Her name is what's her name again? Caper.
Caper. Cool.
I just came
thanks.
up with that, okay? It takes a minute for it to settle.
Do I know where the gnolls died? Does the fox know, or she just knows that they died?
You didn't ask that.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just walking back over.
You didn't ask that of her, I should say.
Yeah, I know. I'm walking back over.
Okay, so walk your butt back over and talk to her again.
Look here. Be like, hey, Caper, what's up, homie? No, I'm kidding.
What's up?
Hey, Caper. Yeah, thanks. Where are the gnolls and humans, dead? Where are the humans buried and where are the gnolls?
The gnolls' bodies were left to decompose where they are, and they have been picked clean and drug off by the wildlife. And the humans were buried under the ceremonial tree.
Okay. Do you know anything else in the surrounding area you could sense or see and tell me that you think is useful?
I know lots of things. The question is what you think would be useful.
Not dying for one.
Well, I know the best way to not die is to not be attacked. But you guys don't seem inclined for that path.
I'm just gonna look at the fox and be like, are you gonna be like this every single time I talk to you?
Quite likely, this is my personality.
Wonderful. I'm gonna walk over
Would you like
to
me
the other guys. Huh?
Would you like me to lead you to the ceremonial tree where they are buried?
Finally! Yes, my dear friend, take me there. Take me.
Alright, so we have limited range, but you can go over to here before your next turn. So we can mark that far. Meepo, you're up.
Okay.
And if you guys want to move together, just let me know. Again, the turn order is mainly so that I make sure nobody gets too much or too little.
Right.
Got you. Okay. Meepo actually wants to look around to see if, because if we do move on from this location, Tiffy's gonna need something to kind of, I'm thinking, ride in. So, is there a cart or a wheelbarrow or something we can use to transport Tivy in the meantime?
Well, if you look around outside, since this was a forge, there is a wheelbarrow. It's not the kind you would want to put a human in, but you have a hunch that there probably would be a wheelbarrow near the ale house, which is...
I'm sorry, near the where?
Ale house, which is up here.
Okay.
Sorry. Because they got to lug around those giant casks of ale, so they would be more inclined to have a device to make that easier.
Okay. Meepo wants to make his way over there and do a search.
Yeah, all right. Meepo, you can make it about... I'm going to move you. Whoop. I'm going to move the
Yep,
whole
go
map.
ahead.
Hold on. I'm going to move you. About there. And then it is Zavir and Ayaki. You guys have investigated.
Everyone's coughing, damn.
Sorry, I gave you all a virus through your computers.
No, I had this virus since birth.
You can't get me sick. I'm sorry to inform you. My immune system's the Great Wall of China. It's not
Can I have some of that, bitch?
We both were like, can we have it?
I mean, I don't think it works that way, but sure.
I wish.
Yeah.
After my son went through
Listen,
cancer,
Everybody
I
says,
get
yeah.
sick
you know how
all
they
the
say
time.
you give some of your immune system to your kid?
Yeah.
No. Apparently my genetics went, nah, she can't have none of it because she gets sick all the time.
Well, it is a genetic marker that is probably passed on or not passed on, and so you have a kind of 50-50 chance on that because of how the genetics work. And it could be that she has the genetic marker, but it's not active, so there's a whole lot to the genetics.
It was a joke, but continue. We were investigating.
Sorry, science. No, I used to have a good immune system until kiddo got cancer, and then it's shot. So, it is what it is. Next, so you guys were investigating. You see pathing around the village. You've taken a while. You've all... Gosh dang it. Just dragging the map. One of y'all went one way. One of y'all went the... Gosh dang it. Other way. You ended up circling the village.
Okay.
And meeting up on the other side so that you could see. There does not look to be any traffic out of the village of any kind. The most you saw is Ayaki around here. You would have seen some traffic, a little bit of footwear that's under the tree that hasn't been worn away with the weather. Because there was a lot of traffic over there, as if people were walking around. And the ground's been torn up, but that's about it. There is no sign the villagers left the village.
Oh, that was a waste of time.
Tell me about it.
Who the hell are we supposed to ask in this godforsaken village? This was supposed to be a lead. It's not much of a damn lead, if you ask me.
I think we need to regroup with the group and see what their investigations have dug up.
We have to.
Sister, we are not having the best of results right now.
Again, I asked, do we have to?
I just give her a good old pat on the shoulder. It's so funny. I got my eyes kind of closed in the monk type of way, but of course with the face mask. But there's just a big smile underneath, and I'm just tapping the shoulder, and I'm just like, let's go.
All right.
She goes past and she goes,
You guys
I might cut off her fingers. Okay.
Hold on. You guys are going to be here until next turn.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
Tallulah, it's your turn. Fox leads you to this tree, and you see some clear sign of heavy foot traffic, and the ground's been torn up, and it looks like there was an attempt at grave markers, but it didn't really stick. And it looks like even with the fact the graves were hastily dug, no animals or wildlife have touched them.
Okay. And that's just what I noticed. No rolls, nothing fancy.
That would be very obvious.
Oh, yeah. I want to
also-
take a closer look at the bodies, though. Can I do that?
They're buried.
Oh, I didn't know they were, like, covered over. 'Cause you said the
Somebody
animals weren't touching
dug
it.
graves and buried the dead. And then put
Listen here, you can put the bodies in it and still be buried, but don't mean it's covered.
They're not buried if they're not covered. Part of the burying
No,
process
gee,
is
that's-
covering it.
To be fair, I don't think mermaids understand how a ground burial works.
That actually is very fair.
This
Now
is why Meeple's my favorite, okay?
you do look up to see the fox peeing on the tree.
Oh, yeah, I just... Okay. I look at the fox doing that and be like, oh, is that a custom of respect? So I'm gonna walk closer.
It is necessary to protect them.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, well, yeah, tell me.
I was gonna make a joke about me peeing on the tree.
I thought that's where this was going.
I did not. The fox is an animal.
But I don't
Probably.
know. That's why I said, is this the custom of respect? I was gonna pee on the tree to be
Actually, that's kind of fair
respectful.
because you don't know what a fox is either. You just
Yeah,
know
and I
that
don't
is
know
one.
man shit.
Which will be funny when you meet a real fox.
Wait, you tell me this ain't a real fox?
This ain't a normal fox.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's the joke I was making. Be like, oh okay, I just spread my legs and just pee on the tree.
All right, so do you want to investigate any kind of graves or anything?
I look at the fox and be like, what do you mean? Why are you peeing on it? Like, is that a sign of respect? And ask that.
It is to protect the graves from being robbed.
Yeah. Oh, really? And I'm gonna ask, be like, why are people in the ground? Because my character wouldn't know this.
When people on land die, they bury them in the ground. However, occasionally, if the burials are not deep enough, the wildlife will see it as an opportunity for a free meal. I am indicating to the wildlife that that is not a wise idea.
Oh, okay. Does everyone gotta pee on it, or like, can
No.
you use pee?
No, just me.
Okay. The tree. You said it was. What was the tree again, Foxy?
It was a ritual tree.
Ritual
So,
tree. Can
basically-
I investigate the ritual?
It's a tree where they perform all their rituals of burying dead people.
So
It's the
nothing
graveyard.
special about the tree. It's just okay.
It's the graveyard tree. That's about it. But
Well,
it is a
then-
love tree in the town if there were town people to love it left.
Well, I don't know what to investigate then, because you already told me like a whole lot of shit about it, and I honestly forgot most of what you said, other than they are buried and the fox is peeing on the tree.
All right.
Sorry,
well,
I forget so badly.
that's all right. You might want to start taking notes though, or your character could just be very forgetful. Meepo, it's your turn. You want to go up to the building to see if you can find a cart?
Yes, please.
All right, go ahead.
Do I move 30? Or how?
Just move into the building. I don't want you to be able to move excessively, but at the same time, gosh dang it. I want you to be able to move a reasonable, no, not crate. Can I not spell? I'm so bad at spelling. Sweet boy. Settle, my dear. Alright, so roll, investigation. Oh, I am so
Lovely people, I have to go. Have fun.
Okay, I am so sorry. I was hoping to get back to you, Ayaki.
It's okay, just assume that Ayaki is following Xavier and is menacingly looking at everybody.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Alright, laters.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good day at work.
I'll do my
Yes,
best.
have a good day at work.
You want to say bye-bye? Go bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Or just giggle. Go bye-bye. Bye-bye. There you go.
Aw, she's adorable. Well, she was already gone.
That's all right.
Didn't get to hear the adorable
That was-
giggle.
That was just a 5 for investigation.
Oh, that's okay. You don't really have to roll a big number. There's a cart in the yard.
Oh, heck yeah.
Spawn that in the air. There you go.
Okay, and it
Dang.
looks like a cart. You're gonna be pulling it over your head. You're not quite tall enough to pull it normally. So it goes on your shoulders or a little above, and you can kind of pull it around. Normal people would be able to pull it at about waist level. But it is a cart that would hold one large keg, but it could also hold a body just fine.
Nice. Okay.
Wait.
Uh,
There you are.
All right. So it is now Xavier and Ayaki's turn. But give me one moment. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Anybody else who needs to? Do? Love the
Alrighty.
question in that.
Well, you hear that, folks? We're gonna go to be right back. So stick around when we got more Crystals of Truth after the break.
I'm gonna ask. So she's not here. Y'all remind me what she said about the tree area, about the graves?
There's bodies there, and they're buried.
Yeah, but she said other things. She said like it was hastily buried, and
Yeah.
other
Uh-huh.
things. I just cannot remember.
I think. I mean, I don't know. I didn't take notes whenever she was explaining it. But it sounded like it was just. It sounded like they just did their best. It kind of sounds like it's like it wasn't like done properly or by someone who probably does this a lot. So I think they just buried and then they put up. I actually don't know if they put up like markers. If she mentioned that or not.
I think she said she was trying, or they were
Yeah.
trying, but they didn't. I don't think it got all the way done. Whatever.
I can't not until I'm unlocked. Hey, so by the way, on the Be Right Back over at the or at the Nerdy Weaver, Weaver Chronicles, what have you? But over at Nerdy Weaver, if you are part of the Be Right Back, I do have words on stream game for all of us to play. That's what those words are coming through right now. So if you want to join, you are more than welcome to.
Beyond.
It's a pretty fun game.
Bo.
I muted it.
Bone.
I muted the thing so everything can't hear anything.
Odin.
Yeah,
particular.
Good. No, okay, that wasn't for some reason. Either I spelled it wrong, or that was not a.
What?
It does have to be at least 4 letters.
I also have a comment. Sorry.
Bone. D-O. Oh,
Yep,
somebody-
Bone, you're right.
Beyond.
So you can actually scan the QR code and you can be
O-D-E-N.
playing
Oh, yep.
in this thing. You can also send messages like I am.
Oh, really? I'm
Yes.
gonna have to
Bone.
participate in this until everybody's back. Excuse me, sweet boy. Sit your butt.
Yeah, just a little. This is what I do over at the Be Right Back kind of jazz.
I don't have a Be Right Back because that is more techie than I am.
Howdy enough.
Nope.
Deny.
We're not all back.
Thank you.
So we did not beat level 1, but that is okay. So
Can you?
Who? Let's see. I'm back. Nerdy's here.
Hello?
Tallulah's here. Rye. We're waiting on Rye to get back. Meepo. Meepo is Meepo.
Oh,
Meepo.
I'm back.
Oh, well, in that case,
Oh, okay.
we are all back.
fantastic.
Okay.
Actually, you know
Child.
what? I'm gonna try and use it. So just chat amongst yourself. Just want to let you know. I wanted to do that real quick, and also that I have what you guys are saying can be like heard. So if that's okay, then I'll leave it. If you don't want that, then I'll mute it.
Ooh, we should tell all his secrets while he's gone.
Alrighty, I'll leave it to it then.
Does anybody know any of his secrets?
No, I'm kidding.
Does anyone know any of his secrets?
Okay, I'm gonna ask seriously. I don't know. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, no.
Child, I am not a jungle gym. You are too young to be using me as a jungle gym.
No, you're not.
Apparently not.
I told you just blasphemy.
He's not supposed to be really climbing until he's like a year old. He's a bit early. Huh?
Well, there's your problem. You thought.
I thought. I did. Why'd I do that? Okay, so all of Nerdy Weaver's secrets. He likes pineapple on pizza and wears size 43 shoes and
What a Chad.
and his favorite color is
Turquoise.
what is chartreuse. You got that one color that most people don't know what color it is. And
Pineapple on pizza.
huh?
What's wrong with pineapple on pizza? It's delicious.
I couldn't care less. I don't like pizza. And
That's the worst thing I've ever heard anyone say.
Which
I
one?
can-
The pineapple on pizza or
No,
dislike
that
pizza?
I dislike pizza.
I got one better. I got one better. I don't like
Go ahead.
chocolate.
I despise peanut butter.
That is weird. I also
No,
don't,
it's not. It's like.
I don't like apple pie either. And I cannot
What?
stand
No.
ketchup.
Yeah, I mean, apple pie's not my favorite either, but I don't really like a whole lot of sweets, to be fair.
I love sweets. I just don't like baked apple anyway.